All right, party people in the place to be, vandals, and like everybody else out there just chilling in the darkness. We are back tonight. We're going to talk about something I don't think we've ever talked about on this show before, right, Joe? I don't think we've ever spoken about punk rock. Like, this
Wow.
is this is foreign territory we're stepping into here. But yeah, man, this has been a long time in the making. I think actually, like we've talked every time we've talked to Adriean since we've met him, he's mentioned wanting to do this book. I believe even in our first Trikovia interview, when I talked to you about like you having SNFU in the book, you pitched me this idea pretty much. So this has been a long time coming. As long as I've known you, this thing's been in the pipeline. So
A shockingly long time. Yeah, I remember this is like, when did I meet you guys? Like 2021, I think.
Yeah, sounds
So,
about right.
yeah, so when I was starting Jacoby, so the third guy in our group, Kristian Basaraba, who's part of that band, Dad Religion, we were just shooting the shit one day, and because Christian's like a big SNFU historian, right? Like, and so we were just kind of talking about doing an SNFU themed book, right? And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'll call you for lunch kind of thing, right? You know, you're not going to call somebody, right? So in my head, I'm like, yeah, we'll do it, but I'm like, we're not going to do it. But fuck, every time I bumped into him, or he would send like random notes and saying, hey, the book. So kudos to Kristian for actually keeping this thing like alive, because if it was left up to me, like fucking that kid would have starved, and you know, we would not have been where we're at.
and this thing's come a long way, even with the title. I remember like for the longest time it was just called SNFU Tales and stuff, but now it's actually called Come With Me, I'm On My Way, which is actually the name of a song, correct? Or
It's a lyric. It's a lyric from Cannibal Cafe.
And you got to keep with the trend of super long titles.
yeah.
Right? It's just, fuck, I feel like the Smiths these days.
Well, that's like even the short title. Like, what's the whole one? Like,
Well, SNFU Tales 1, and then Come With Me, I'm On My Way. Right, Dillon? I think it's the full.
Yeah, but the cover of the comic is just it's Come With Me, I'm On My Way, 4 tales inspired by SNFU.
Yeah, but like the series, I guess, is SNFU Tales, right? So
Yeah.
if we ever like do like another book, then it'll still be like under the SNFU Tales, right? And it'll have a different title, a
Yeah.
longer title actually. I just want fucking 20-word title.
I remember when we first talked about this, one of the things that we both were kind of hesitant on, not really knowing about, was like how the band would have been receptacle, and like how did that work out, man? How like you getting in touch with the dudes from SNFU and stuff, and like how did that even come about?
Dylan, you want to take us?
I could try. I mean, if Kristian was here, he's kind of got the connections to the band. I don't know. I mean, just from my side of things, Kristian gave me the go ahead, and I just started drawing. So I guess I can't really answer that one.
Kristian asked the band, and then the
Basically.
band. So basically, yeah. So the surviving members, the founding members, Mark and Brent Belke, know Kristian, and basically Kristian just emailed the brothers and just laid out the whole scheme. And then they're like, yeah, for sure, sounds good. And then I suggested to Kristian that we get Dillon to do it, because Dillon, like, I don't know, you SNFU fan for the last couple of years, I think, when we introduced them to you. And then
yeah, I'll be honest, like I wasn't really super aware of the band until the idea came about of doing the comic book. And Adriean, you mentioned it to me, some years ago. And so then I kind of started to dive into the discography of the band, and it kind of went from there.
Yeah. And you took to them too, actually. It was a natural.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a metalhead and I like punk. So yeah, it was pretty much a match made in heaven.
It just felt like successful Tinder. That's really what it felt like. So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, we're just catching you guys now, but I mean, this thing's already caught fire. I mean, it's on Kickstarter. It's funded. The link is in the description. I'll put it in the chat right now. But like, if you want to go back it, please do. But like, yeah, just know that like, there's not really any risks anymore, man. Like, this thing is completely just on the gravy train now. So
Yeah, I've quit my job. That's how much money we've made. Yeah. Well, actually, so it's funny enough. Like when we first did this, so Kristian, one of his jobs. Like we each have our own jobs in this whole project. So one of the jobs that Kristian had was basically putting together a grant proposal to kind of get this thing going, right? Because it was Dillon that was going to do basically the bulk of the work, right? With like the drawing, like the pencils, the ink, lettering, the covers, and all that. So Kristian put together a grant proposal. We applied for a couple of grants locally here that we got turned down, and I think it was our third or fourth one through the Edmonton Arts Council, and we ended up getting a grant, like a startup grant, that basically covered Dillon's like a proper fee, right? So he got basically a paying gig for the year.
Page rate.
He basically got page rate, and then Kristian and I, like, we got paid for writing the stories that we did. And so really, like, the Kickstarter is mostly just for production now, like for printing and shipping and all that.
And one thing I'd like to point out is Kristian isn't here tonight because he's actually practicing. He's jamming with his band because they're practicing, sharpening up their skills for the. You guys are having like kind of a launch party, right?
Yeah.
And the band's going to be playing the songs at that launch party.
August 23rd. Yeah. So we got 4 bands. Dad Religion, which is Kristian's band, will be playing the entire album that this book is based off of. And yeah, it should be good. Yeah, just a bunch of old dirty punks, just kind of, in comic books.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. And another thing I like to point out is a lot of some of the money is going to a fund, right? A charity for
yes,
for kids in art programs or something like that.
Yeah, I got the name right here. Give me a sec. I'm horrible at this. So Kristian actually brought this up to us. I'll get the proper name here just so I'm not butchering it.
But it's good. So that backers know is that some of the proceeds of this Kickstarter is actually going towards a kind of a bursary for kids that are going to art school or something like that. Yes,
this is going to the Mr. Tripig Memorial Scholarship. So basically, it's over at the Victoria School of the Arts. So it's a high school. It's a high school scholarship. And so once the campaign's over, and then we go through all the expenses and all that, then we're just going to kind of determine how much we got left, and then Kristian's going to probably deliver a check to Vic Comp.
Very cool. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah,
you know what? Giving back, right? That's
he's the one who brought it up. Yeah, like Kristian brought it up, right? So Kristian, like, he's worked with a lot of like youths and that, like a teacher and all that. And he's done like special programs, with troubled kids and stuff like that. And so he brought it up, and it was like there was like no debate. It was funny.
It's no brainer.
We're like, yes, absolutely, right? He was like, should we do it? Should we? Like, yeah, absolutely. It was just, and we put it we put it up as soon as we could.
Awesome. Yeah. When you were going through the Kickstarter, I was like, it was at the bottom before you launched. Like, you sent us.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I was like, put that higher up. That's a selling point, like that you guys are giving back to the community. And I was like, don't put that like that's something you should put at the forefront. Not only are you honoring this like legendary band from Alberta, but also you're donating money to the scholarship that Che started for kids that want to be creative and go to art school and stuff, like to the scholarship.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's great. It's all around. It's a great, like, it's a fantastic Kickstarter.
Oh, and it's funny, like with me, like my kids, like, they got like scholarships, whatever, when they're in high school, whatever, and it's a big deal, right? So whoever, whatever kid gets this or kids get this, I mean, like, the parents are going to be pretty stoked about it as well. So it's just these little things, it's just it's good karma for everybody, and it just makes this book feel more, I don't know, good, real, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean, governments are cutting back on like art programs, extracurriculars more and more every year. like the budgets are slashed. So, you know, it's every little bit helps for these kids that want to do something a little more than just your regular science, math in school and all that shit, you know? So,
Yeah.
and one other thing on the Kickstarter, you added a vinyl tier, which I was super happy because the vinyl sold out like what in the first morning when it first went up.
First morning, and yeah, Kristian ordered another batch. So
yeah. I went and checked the campaign page out at the end of the day when I got back from work, and I was like, "What the fuck? There's nothing left."
I know. I remember I sent you a little text. I'm like, "It's up. I'm announcing it tomorrow." So I kind of gave you a little bit of a head start.
Yeah. So I went and backed it. I went and checked. There's still 9 slots available for that 25. There was 25 of that one, and I think there's still 9 left. So it's more than halfway complete that tier. So if anyone wanted to pick up the T-shirt with a vinyl, there's still 9 of those spots left on that tier. So yeah. And the T-shirt's really awesome. I love that T-shirt, the red with the leather face one. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yes, that was like an homage to like an old like vintage SNFU design. I forget do you remember what it was called, Dillon?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Kristian told us, we're like, yeah, cool, and I forget it. So yeah.
Well, he should be here, but
he really should be here. I'm a little disappointed. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, he's getting like we said, he's getting ready for the launch party. So
yeah, well, him and Dillon were doing some radio interviews, like for CBC and that. So, and I was not present. So
yeah, you're actually here at my place.
I was bunking with you. Yeah, you were working the table with me. So yeah.
We went to the con in Montreal. So yeah, you missed out on that, but
yeah, and we're gonna do it again next year.
Yep. Yeah, it should be fun.
Pretty excited.
Yeah. So here Johnny's going through. That's the Kickstarter, right? Yeah. So you have all the different tiers, some pages.
Yes, sir. Just scrolling through. And here's some of Dillon's beautiful black and white pages, man. This is for the Bodies in the Wall segment, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gravedigger.
Yeah, cool. Which is going to be one of the songs we're going to listen to in just a little bit.
There's Kristian.
Is there a particular reason why you guys chose the songs you did, or
there's Kevin Smith?
We just I think we just kind of just sort of decided amongst ourselves like which
scroll back up there, Johnny.
For Bodies in the Wall, I picked that one just because the visuals would be really fun to draw. You know, I could draw a bunch of
right there. Stop it there.
Bunch of dead people.
Stop it on Dillon's picture.
Oh, okay.
Just put a trench coat on him, and man, that's like that's it. That's
just give me a jersey.
Or a hockey jersey, man. Then
yeah.
Young Kevin Smith, right there, man.
Like an Eastern European Kevin Smith. Look at fucking angry there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, man, you're rocking it. But yeah, Dillon, I gotta say, these pages, like you brought your game up another level. Like these pages are outstanding. They're fantastic.
Thanks. I actually just finished. I apologize. You guys got 3/4 of the art.
Yeah.
Just earlier today, I finished the final story, so that'll be uploaded over the next few days. I just got to put some letters on it and do some final touches. But yeah, I wanted to, my last comic. It takes me years to get like a single comic done. So I did Metalhead Samurai a while ago, and even that comic was a pretty big step up from what I did before that. So, I want to, if you're improving, you're going in the right direction.
And I'm a huge fan of black and white comics, and man, the pages are stellar. I mean, anyone who picks this book up, they're in for a treat. I mean, if you like horror and you like black and white, I mean, whoa, good stuff.
And I wanted to keep it traditional. I wanted to make these comics as old school as I could, kind of like, like they did back in the day, with old EC comics. I want it to be all black and white, and I even tried doing some traditional screen tones on the
Screen
art.
tones,
and that was pretty fun, a little challenging.
Where'd you find them? I know the traditional ones are hard to come by nowadays.
Amazon was the only place I could go. There's a shop in town that used to have screen tones, and I called them up, but they didn't have any, so I got them from Amazon. And I did do a couple of digital screen tones because I just, they're expensive, right? So
yeah,
unfortunately, I had to go digital on a few pages.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Still looks good though.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Yeah, I'm enjoying Dillon. While he's still answering my emails and texts. So, because eventually, this fucker's gonna get picked up by somebody, and that'll be it. Yeah. You laugh now. You wait, motherfucker. You wait.
Yeah, you get that James Tinian money.
Oh fuck.
So how have you found the grind of making this book?
It's hard, man. Well,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
I was kind of casually working on this book before we got the grant. I wasn't, going hard into it, but it's just 4 hours of sleep a day and just coming home from work, taking a nap, and then working on the comic, and then going to sleep. And it's tough. This book is really important to me to get right, and I want this one to really, there's stakes when it comes to this book. I want to honor the band and the members of the band and the legacy that Chai Pig left, and that's all important stuff to me. So it's it is a labor of love.
It shows. I mean, I'm sure once the band members get a hold of this and take a look at it, they'll be blown away.
I
certainly hope so, and I think so too.
And I think especially at bands, because they appreciate art so much because there's a visual aspect to music, right? When you pick up an album, the covers, the not so much booklets anymore, but I mean CDs are coming back, cassettes are coming back, so that visual aspect is coming back.
Brock's kind of always had a comic book aesthetic to it, with the hand drawn covers, especially in the 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford photographers, right? So it was all someone from the most talented guy in the band would often do some of the art, or one of their close friends that they thought was pretty cool would often draw for stuff for the band. So yeah.
And I'm doing the design for the book, and I want the book to really represent the original album. So the front cover, obviously we have the boy with the grenade, which kind of mirrors the original album cover. But in this cover here, he's pulled the pin out of the grenade, and the back cover is going to be pretty gnarly when people flip the book around.
So this just be hands and legs and limbs flying at you,
fingers and muscle and bone.
You haven't shown it to anybody yet, hey? I think me.
No, I haven't seen it. So
you haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh fuck, it's great. It's great. Yeah.
Well, I'll see it. I backed it. So
yeah, it's gonna be a surprise.
And the interior of the book too. So we've got kind of the same color scheme. We have the back cover of the album has a piece of art from an artist named Virgil Finley. So we got some of that in there, same font. I want it to really represent this first album.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Kickstarter now. Like Johnny said, you guys are well funded. Like you're way above the goals, but you're at let's say you're at 126 backers. So I'm thinking another week. If you could hit 150, that'd be awesome, or even 200. I mean, if people go back this, even if it's, let's get that number to 200, that'd be awesome. That'd be a nice little benchmark. If always that last 48 is when you get a little rush. So hopefully you guys could hit.
Yeah, I'm
thinking you'll probably hit 150, but if you guys could hit 200 backers, that would be pretty fucking sweet.
And even if you're an American and you buy the comic with the vinyl, comes out to $35 Canadian. That's like less than $30 American. That's like 24 bucks, I think, somewhere around there, $26.
Yeah,
I think
these are Canadian prices on our Kickstarter. So fuck, like what are we like? This is like northern pesos, really. To
yeah,
to
well, you're getting all of it for what like most people just charge you for a damn vinyl online. Just
Yeah, I think we've priced everything pretty generously.
Yeah.
We're adding tariffs, though. We are going to be adding tariffs.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other story. Let's
kidding.
not get into. Well, you might have to, mother. From day to day. Yeah, I mean, it's like he changes his underwear as he changes his mind. But yeah. So let's say like the tier that I back, for example, you get a T-shirt, vinyl, and the comic. It's 85 Canadian, which is pretty fucking good, right? I think that's more than the fair price. So
yeah, you get like free dinner with me.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I think maybe 85. I don't know if that includes the shipping. I'm not sure, but
I don't know. We try to keep shipping pretty tight. So I don't know. Shipping's like it's just
that includes shipping. So the tier is actually 65 Canadian. Then it's a 20 for shipping. So the tier is 65 Canadian. So with the 85, that includes the shipping. So yeah. So I mean that's more than reasonable for what you get.
I agree.
Yeah. But I didn't get my request though.
What was the request?
You guys went with the hoodie.
You wanted
like
the
sleeveless.
Oh,
the
you wanted the sleeveless.
Yeah. Tee, the ones that are cut further down. I think those are fucking awesome, man.
Well, I mean, I can always cut your t-shirt if you want. It's like
Well, I'll do it that way. if I fuck it up, then I can only be angry at myself.
Just cut it, Adrien. Just cut it at the waist and put it in.
Just right away.
Like 80s, the dude there, like showing there just above the belly button with the short jean shorts playing softball.
Access to that belly button
with the socks coming up like halfway up your calf. I mean, this is a horror book, so it would be fitting, right?
It's funny when I was doing like t-shirts for something else way back when I had a bunch of like misprints, right? Like like where the ink kind of splatters and shit like that, right? So I'm like I took them all. I had about 10 of them, and so I cut off the sleeves, I cut off the whatever, and I sold them as like dirt bag versions.
Okay.
Fuck man, people were like all over that. It was like so there's a lot of I don't know. I got a lot of hillbilly friends apparently, but
yeah.
Know your market, man. Got to know your market. I mean,
whatever.
A lot of people driving Pontiacs up there in Alberta.
Yeah, a lot of Pontiacs out here.
They got to be old now. Pontiac's been out of business for what, 10 years?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a Pontiac on the roads here for like forever. I mean, it's I don't know. Yeah. I think the drug dealers used to drive Pontiacs around here. Now they're all like in like black Mercedes and Beamers and
drug business is going well.
Yeah, like what, the drug business is flourishing out here. Actually, it's it's a cottage industry, but it's growing every day.
Yeah, people on the weekends, they want to party.
You know what? It's it's a good side gig.
Yeah, if you can get it.
If
you can survive it, let's say.
Yeah, I've never heard about a drug dealer retiring. Hey,
yeah, well, they retire once they're 6 feet under.
Somebody post a drug dealer retirement party. Like some 75-year-old drug dealer kind of leaning against his BMW, and he's talking about the old days. And I think that's no. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I think I'm right.
Yeah, they're either dead or in jail. That's how you retire, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had a friend who used to be a drug dealer, and he cleaned up, and he whatever, he got to the government. He's working a government job. We met one day, and it's like he goes to me. He's like, "Man, I miss selling cocaine." This is at a funeral too. We're talking the parking lot. He's reminiscing about his blow days.
Well, probably has some interesting stories.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's that type of thing. Like most people don't get busted or anything. Like usually you like have kids and you just calm down. You know what I mean? Like that.
I don't know. my town I grew up in is like a weed town, so like a lot of the economy is is driven from that. So yeah,
God, the stories you're telling me out there, holy
Yeah.
fuck! I
Well,
want to do a
I'm-
writer's retreat and just record everything you've told me.
we didn't go by the spot where they set up. All the news outlets came, and there's this big parking lot across from a church. You got all like the vans and everything, like a camp, right? Like a refugee camp, because the RCMP here and across the border in Vermont,
Yeah.
they like teamed up to bust this huge pot dealer that lives in our area, and
Holy fuck! Like the
huge-
Untouchables?
yeah, he owns a helicopter and everything to fly over the fields to check
That's so
to
rad.
check his plants and stuff. And man, it was like a huge thing. Like
Please
so
say they're
many
on horseback. Please
Yeah,
say
so
they're
many-
on horseback.
so many people got picked up. It was like crazy.
Oh my
Like
God.
a lot of people I know were laying low.
Fuck, that is so awesome, eh? Oh my God.
a
Afterwards,
lot of people every time they saw a cop or got real nervous. They got real fidgety.
oh my God. But we're not selling drugs in the Kickstarter. Just want to clarify that. There is no, I can't say what's happening at the after party or the launch party. I mean, things happen in alleys that I can't control.
Yeah.
Well, you're too old to party, Adrian.
You know what? I'm curious to see how I'm gonna do with this, right? Because I'm old as fuck. It's like I don't like going out. I don't like hanging out with people, except Joe. You're pretty cool. But you know what I mean? It's like I get excited when plans are canceled. Right?
You get excited for a fried egg sandwich. That's the.
Are you gonna try to while out? Just go right off the stage, man? You gonna stage dive like?
No. Oh God.
Nope.
Honestly, I have trouble getting off the couch now. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm at that age now where it's like, where I drop a pen or a pencil, I'm like, fuck it, right? I'm just like, no.
Well, I got good toes. I can pick it up with my feet. So my wife's always amazed. I can almost use my toes as hands. So
That's
I don't have to bend over to pick stuff up anymore.
Jesus,
But Dillon's a young lad. He could party it up for you. He can make up for it for you.
Yeah, the knees are hurting a little bit, but I think I got a couple of years left.
Hurting a little bit. Fuck, you're like, what, 16? Come on. It's funny, every time I got a meeting or something with Dillon, my wife's like, oh, you meeting your son tonight?
Your son.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I was.
we took a picture of it was me, Kristian, and Dillon on the anniversary of Chai Pig's death. We took a photo. There's a huge mural of him here in Edmonton. So we took a photo of him, and it was me, Dillon in the middle, and Kristian. It was like Dillon and his two gay dads. It was just we looked like this great little family unit. That was like really cool. Yeah.
Well, I was surprised how old you were, Dillon. I thought you were a little bit older, but
Yeah,
How old are you?
you got an old soul. You got an old soul, so
well, I'm 32 now. People
Fuck
typically
you.
think I'm
You're
younger.
like 20. You're like 24, right?
Yeah, people think I'm a lot younger.
okay,
I get
that's
that.
what
I
I
get
gave
that
you.
too, actually. I get that.
You actually look younger than when we met you, though, dude. You kind of do, like, in the face, kind of regress. It seems, man. Then actually move forward. It's like
You're Benjamin Button it.
Yeah, you do. You look younger than you did when I met you, man.
Yeah, got to upstage Kevin Smith here.
Yeah, because he's gotten more into shape, so he's
fuck,
giving you a run for your
one
money.
step away from buying trench coats. I cannot wait for this.
Then when you do a con, you got to get a trench coat and wear it. You got to do the black cap with a trench coat. I'm sure people will come up to you and like, oh, could you sign? Hey, Kevin, could you sign this? You'll probably be taking pictures with people. Probably charge people $10 to sign their shit and just be like, just send like a few bucks to Kevin Smith. Be like, hey, yeah. But all kidding aside. Yo, Johnny, let's put up some of Dillon's pages again, and we'll slowly go through them so people can get a good look. A few of the pages.
Yeah, I guess this is the start of the book. I'm assuming the first story will be Bodies in the Wall, and like this is kind of where we get introduced. This guy's going to be like our fifth keeper character.
I think this was the first thing I saw you draw for the book.
Yeah, so this is probably the first page I started working on.
Yeah.
We're clearly going with kind of a Tales from the Crypt kind of vibe, and Chai Pig is the he's the crypt keeper.
Yeah.
And I had this idea because I keep looking at pictures of Chai Pig, and he's on stage and he's jumping around, and his hair is always kind of suspended in frame, in this freeze frame. And I thought it would be kind of cool if his hair is just always kind of floating up above his head. And yeah, that kind of became he kind of became the mascot of the book.
So Sequential's asking what's your method? What do you, pen and ink, pen and brush?
Yeah, just all of these tools right here.
So a lot of pens.
Traditional on paper. Yeah.
I know you did some of the toothbrush action too.
Toothbrush.
What else? Yeah, the speckle, the spatter.
Thumbprints.
Yeah, that's true. I saw you were going. Yeah.
Some sponging for the rain.
Yeah, just like the lightning too. You did some brush work there.
Yep.
For the lightning on the other picture that Johnny had put up there.
Yeah, I got this ratty old brush, and I have some white ink, and it's all kind of crusty, but when I add some water to it, it loosens up a little bit, and then I just kind of do that's how I make my rain.
That's another great one there with the roadkill.
Yeah.
Pen and ink, a little bit of. So with your with the tones, the screens, did you do the scratch method where you scratched away a lot of it and stuff to give it add some texture into the screen?
Yeah, it was kind of a it was a learning experience. So I would try to kind of cut the screen tones. You can kind of see the bodies in the wall logo there. So it was kind of a tricky thing about, do I cut each individual piece, or do I cut a large piece and then scrape away some of the dots? So it was a learning experience, but mostly just kind of cut all the little pieces, and then you can kind of roll, take a ruler or whatever and kind of scrape them on.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yep. Old school techniques.
Yeah. So you have some original pages, man. Is there a tier where you sell some of the original pages on that Kickstarter? No, eh?
Well, we were thinking, I was considering selling some of these pages. These are all the traditional pages here.
All 11/17?
Yeah, 11 by 17.
11/17, yeah.
At the moment, I don't think I want to sell these. I think I want to hang on to them because, it's some of my best work, and maybe I want to put some of these up on the wall at some point. So for now, they're mine.
We left it up to Dillon to decide what he wants to do with the artwork. That's entirely his call and all that. I don't think we ever really talked about putting it up on the Kickstarter, or maybe we did briefly, but it just
Yeah, no. I think we probably discussed it, but for now, I'm going to hang on to them. But at the little launch party, I think I'm going to bring some of the artwork for people to see. So if you're in town, if you're in Edmonton and you want to come to the show, you can come up to the merch table or whatever and can have a closer look at some of the artwork.
I can see somebody wanting to buy like all 7 pages of a story.
Hey man, if he gives me an offer I can't refuse, I'll sell them.
Slut.
Hey, I mean, that's how you get paid for your work, man. You got to sell it. That's what an artist has to do, man. You can't get too attached to your work. You can't get too precious with it if you want to make
that street corner, man. Hit that street corner. Mama's got to eat.
Yo, Johnny, do you have that one for what was in the background for the dinner?
Probably, man. I got them all in order, like that you sent them to me. Like
all of them are there.
So
Cannibal Cafe would be it. So it'd be CC. I think it's this one right here. I think I got it. Yeah, look at that plate. That is awesome. Yeah, I love.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for this.
Taquitos next to it. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
See, that's what really sells it. Like the gore and the viscera, that's fine, man. You get some taquitos with that.
Yeah. That I love. Like just The eyeballs and everything. It's so good. Love it.
Yeah, and then there's I wanted to put a little bit of beautiful panel design in there, so I did get
with the
kind of
with
that
the little
tribal
floral
sort
thing on the
Yeah.
top. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, your other one too is a good layout. I liked was when he starts chopping with the axe.
Yeah,
I love the way you laid that out. It kind of like that hectic kind of chaotic. It really lends to it. So that would be the first story, right? In the wall. There it is, right here. Right? Yeah, like I love that. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. That one's good too.
Yeah,
You're
that's
talking
Yeah.
that page layout's insane, dude. I really like the panels, man. It's a really good looking page.
that was actually a pretty interesting page. I did something a little unusual for that. Actually, the fingers here, all the fingers I drew on a separate
Okay.
page.
Oh, look at that, you bastard. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Edward Clark kind of does that a little bit too.
Yeah.
He'll draw things separately and then cut them out and collage them together. For Pissant Apocalypse, one of the covers, that's what he did. He just drew everything separate and did a collage after.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
So
Yeah, man.
Is there a particular scene you enjoy drawing the most, Dillon?
Probably the big gory conclusion to Cannibal Cafe with the the face pull and just the gory stuff. I like drawing all the violence and the gore.
Yeah, good stuff. I couldn't wait to check out the pages. What? What's going on, Adrian?
Dude, Johnny too?
What?
Okay. I thought Dillon left. I'm like, hey. Yeah, I was actually, when it gave me the script for Cannibal Cafe, I was really like,
Adrian's gone.
Oh, okay. He was having problems. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I think it was freezing on him. So, but his name's still there, but he disappeared. That's weird.
He's kind of still in the foreground there too. Like,
oh, I see the little wheel spinning.
Oh,
yeah.
Like he's got a second one now. Here, let me remove the first one and let me put in a new one.
There we go.
What the fuck's going on here? All of a sudden, it's like went dark.
Keystone Copper shit, man. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's on your end.
Fuck, what is this, man? Blake's Buzz? Fucking edit that out. Edit that out. That's gonna haunt me. That's gonna bite me in the ass. That's gonna bite me in the ass at some point. God damn it.
We'll leave it in. I gotta laugh at it.
God damn it. I don't know why. I was thinking of something else. I'm like,
well, actually, you know what? Say something, Adrian. I think you have a lisp.
oh, fuck off again.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just.
You bastard.
It's super. I still don't understand what happened that night, but man, did you ever go back and listen to that episode?
No,
to hear your lisp. It was
I
crazy. It was insane.
It had to do with something with the compression because it was both you and Goose. Because after you started, then Goose's microphone started lisping too.
Yeah, it was funny. I thought you were doing it on purpose, like as a joke.
Goose probably did it on purpose, but me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck's sake.
The Mike Tyson episode.
Yeah, it was pretty close to that, really. So yeah, you guys are in the final week of your campaign, right? You got 7 days left.
Yeah,
7 days.
You just announced the hood today, or was it yesterday?
It was Tuesday. Tuesday was the hoodie and sweatshirt drop. Yeah, so that's I think that's pretty well our last add-on.
Yeah,
I'm too old for add-ons. So
well, I know you're thinking of a cassette. Are you still toying with that idea?
Maybe later. I don't know. Like we have to have a chat about what we're gonna do, like post Kickstarter, like in terms of like how we're gonna sell stuff, where we're gonna sell stuff, what are we gonna I don't know. We don't. I don't know. We nothing definitive, I guess.
Yeah.
Just yet. So we'll see.
And the sweatshirt, the hoodie, that's in the add-ons, right? You just back a tier and then you can add this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're just like, I think it's just gonna be just available through the Kickstarter. So it's gonna be one of those, like, one of those unicorn type things.
Yeah, so you'll just produce whatever the number of backers or whatever.
Yeah, and then afterwards, I don't know, maybe we'll continue with the T-shirt or I don't know. Like, everything's kind of fluid right now. We're just kind of more focused on, getting stuff going, right? Like, we got an editor lined up. We're using Andrea Molinari, who is my editor from my Scout days.
Yeah.
So Andrea, like, he's no longer with Scout. He's on his own right now, and he's the author of The Shepherd, which is a fantastic series. So anyway, and I used him for all my books, whatever, and he was like right away, yeah, absolutely. Like, so I got him and Dillon to kind of connect, and those two will do what they got to do, and yeah. So like Andrea's gonna like he'll just polish up like the grammar and stuff like that, and he'll just he'll make it a good read.
Yeah. Cool. From what I read so far, it seems pretty good. I mean, all the pages we got were finished, I believe, right? They're pretty much 100% done.
There's a couple pages I think that were maybe missing a few lines.
Okay.
And then, I might do some final touches on the artwork still, but you got the majority of the work completed.
Yeah, we got 3 stories. I think it was your story that was missing, right?
No, that was Kristian's story that was missing.
Kristian's, okay.
Yeah.
Which one did you write and draw?
Myself, I wrote Bodies in the Wall.
Bodies in the Wall. Okay.
Yeah.
The axe one. Yeah. So Cafe is Adriean. You did 2, right?
I did, yeah. So I did the Gravedigger. I did Cannibal Cafe.
Cafe. Okay.
Yeah. So both completely different stories. I feel like in terms of like vibe and that. Like Cannibal Cafe is just I don't know. It's like an old '80s gore fest. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah. It's like
I was mentioning earlier to Dillon just how excited I was for him to draw, some of these panels, right? And I don't know. I gave him like some vague instructions, I guess, but left like basically like I gave him like free rein to kind of do what he had to do. I think I had a little more description with the Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Like between the two, because the Gravedigger is more of a it's more of a tragedy. It's a sad story. It's a very solemn type kind of whatever. And yeah. I don't know if we're ending. Did we end with Gravedigger? Is that our last story in the book?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we can always things around, but that's the idea. Is that's going to end off the book.
Yeah, because the final page on Gravedigger says end, I think, in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and just the way that story ended, it just kind of seemed perfect for the whole the whole vibe of it. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like just writing. Like I've never like actually written and handed over a script to have someone else draw. So that's been really nice. To kind of see pages come back. Right.
Right. Yeah. I forgot this kind of is the first time you guys have worked together in this capacity, right? So yeah.
Well, it's always been just basically just covers, I guess, really. At this point, so yeah, this is like our first full blown
collaboration. So yeah. Well, Dillon, you've collaborated on a book before, The Grubbits.
Yeah, I have a friend that I went to school with, Megan. Yeah, she's a little more in the kind of the children's book side of things, and it was her idea to do a book kind of based on my Metalhead Samurai comic. So yeah, I took one of the characters from the comic. He has a big "fuck you" written across his forehead, so I just gave him a cap and big shadow, and turned it into a kid's book.
Yeah. So it's not the first time you've collaborated with someone. So yeah. So you've kind of been through it a little bit, but that's cool. So so now you've worked with like 3 different writers, right? Kristian wrote you a script, Adriean wrote you a script, and then you were working with your friend on the Grubbits. So So what have you kind of noticed about like working from other people's scripts now that you've kind of had 3 different people send you scripts for a book?
Well, sometimes script will be more detailed, and there's less to interpret. I think it's hard to say what I prefer. I suppose maybe I prefer something a little less detailed, and that way I can sort of insert my own inspiration and ideas. Like for each of the stories, this is kind of beside the point, but each of the stories is kind of inspired by a horror movie. So
Okay, yeah.
The Gravedigger is, I in the first page of the Gravedigger, there's the Psycho house up in the top corner there.
Mm-hmm.
And Cannibal Cafe is kind of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing. There's a page there where I drew the doorway where the Leatherface he first pops out in the original movie.
Sliding door.
Yeah, so I drew that sliding door in there, and The Shining. There's you can I actually drew a picture of Jack Nicholson and his wife's name in the movie. I can't remember.
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall. Yeah, I drew a little photograph in Bodies in the Wall. So yeah, that's kind of the fun kind of shit that I like to insert into the comic book.
Cool. Yeah, I noticed little Easter eggs that you threw in there. Yeah. That was cool. Especially I think the easiest one to pick up was the Psycho, the house.
Yeah.
Because it's up there all by itself. It's like you'd almost have to be deaf and dumb to miss it, right? So
yeah, that same staircase leading up to the house
exactly.
Too.
Yeah, very iconic. Yeah.
The roof.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the house, and then you have the little silhouette in the window too. I mean,
yeah. Well, the story itself was a riff off of Psycho.
Yeah.
So it's just I mean, it's
like instead of obsessed with the mother, it's the wife.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just a sad love story. That's really all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the kissing panel. It's pretty awesome. Poor mouse.
Oh yeah. It's pretty gnarly, man.
Yeah, that one with the worm coming out of the nose and everything too. Yeah, it's good stuff. Johnny, you said you had some of the music you wanted to. Did you have the music for the songs that the stories are based off of, or is it the songs for the vinyl?
Both. I get the songs that Dad Religion did at the songs that the stories are based off of. Bodies in the Wall and Cannibal Cafe are the 2 songs I got ready to play.
Okay.
I'm going to check them out.
So we could just listen to a short part of it. We don't have to listen to the whole thing, right?
I don't see why not. Yeah. Like he sent us the files, and like I like this component of Adrian's work, and I like that we were able to work it in on the little video we made for his Kickstarter, man, because I really like that last little hip hop.
Okay, so it's already like a montage?
No, the guy
just a soundbite.
No, I'm gonna like upload the YouTube video really fast.
Ah, got you. So it's not an MP3.
Oh no, I didn't download it, man.
Okay. All right. So we'll just give people a taste of what, if they're not familiar with SNFU or Dad Religion, I believe is the
they do a fair cover, man. Like it sounds legit. It sounds like it's from like 1983. So like it's got that going for it. But like the singer's not as squeaky as the guy from SNFU. But like that's neither here nor there. He does the vocals really well though.
Yeah, Kristian surprised me as a vocalist. I was kind of taken aback at how well it sounded.
There we go.
I'm awakened by the sounds of people moaning in the halls. I think there's bodies in the wall.
You guys want to keep going, or was that what you had in mind, Joe?
Yeah, that's good. People get an idea for it. So that would be the
Yeah.
pretty obvious,
Body-
I think, which
yeah.
one that one is, right? Yeah.
And and you could see like it's a song that was like literally made to kind of be a horror comic book. You know what I mean? Like, whether if you put like the psychicness of it, or just kind of like him just being deranged. There's like a lot of different ways you could maybe even tell that story. You know what I mean? Listen to the lyrics.
How does the vinyl work? Is it just going to be all 4 songs on just a one-sided vinyl, or is it going to be 2 on each side?
I think it's 2 and 2.
Yeah,
2
it's
and
2
2.
on each side. It's a 7-inch. Yeah.
Okay, it's a 7-inch. Yeah. Because now sometimes some bands are doing like the EP thing where they just do a one-sided vinyl. They do an EP because I think now pressing a 12-inch or a 7-inch is almost the same price, right? So I think a lot of bands now are just doing the one-sided EP instead of doing a 7-inch.
This will help us with shipping too, because we can kind of slap
Smaller.
that 7-inch with the comic.
Yeah,
It'll fit inside a Gemini mailer.
Gemini,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, but on our Kickstarter, like, you know, we actually have with each description of each story, we have a YouTube link, so you can like listen to the original song and kind of, you know.
Yeah. On the Kickstarter page, yeah, I really liked, because you always send us the previews and you're like, what do you guys think? And I'm like, man, it set the kick ass, man. Like, you guys went above and beyond, man, like supplied the songs and everything. So yeah. And I think this is probably your fastest funding campaign, right, Adriean?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it funded like first hour, I think,
right?
40 minutes or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty fast. Yeah, the nice thing with, like, you know, when you're making fan art, which is basically what this comic is, you know, you have access to a community, and you know, SNFU is just one of those bands that just, the fan base has been so rabid and loyal too. You know, like, I've been a fan since like 87, right? You know, and so here I am, I'm still a fan, right? And you know, and then they pick people up along the way, and yeah, there's a lot of excitement. Like, people are really into this, and you know, they're really looking forward to this, and they came through.
Very cool.
Well, because you guys came through. I mean, like, once again, man, I'm gonna show a couple more of these, man. Like, above and beyond, dog. Like,
Gravedigger.
That top one should be a t-shirt too. I'd love to have that. The two inside the coffin, that make a nice little centerpiece. Like,
yeah, there's so many panels you could use, right? I mean,
yeah, there's that was an interesting panel to do. I wasn't sure if I should you know, black out all the sides, or, you know, draw like the dirt or something, but I think the black sides beside the coffin kind of isolate the panel.
Make it pop.
Works best. Yeah.
And that one you just showed before, Johnny, that's the hoodie, the sweatshirt.
this one?
The other one. Yeah, that's going to be what's on the back of the hoodie and the sweatshirt.
Yeah,
right? It's going to be on the back, right?
It's a colored version
Yeah.
on those. So yeah, so kind of a little bit of separation from what's in the book. So
I like the red shirt where like it's the guy, he's like pulling like a skin mask over himself with like a mohawk. Like, that's probably my favorite shirt you guys got.
Yeah, that's the tier that still has 9 spots left. So
yeah, so that was a panel from Cannibal Cafe.
Yeah, it's from one of the waitresses. Yeah, she cut the dude's face off and is wearing it.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty fun.
And like I was mentioning to Joe earlier, so that design is actually, it's a direct homage to an old SNFU tee. It was called like a practice tee. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Very cool. So people should go back this because the art is fantastic. The band is awesome. Dad Religion, I mean, you heard it. They do some great covers of these songs. So I mean, it's the whole deal. I mean, you like music, you like comics, you like cool t-shirts. I mean, you got a little bit of something for everyone in there. So
it's a badass Kickstarter. I mean, come on. We got like a killer comic and, you know, a sick 7-inch EP. You know, if you're into vinyl, toss that thing on the vinyl, read the comic. I think it's the best Kickstarter that I've done. I think collectively it's probably the best Kickstarter we've all done. It's a killer package.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a good, you know what? Overall, it was a really good project, right? It was
Yeah.
a very easygoing project, and it's funny. It's like when you got three people that have never really worked
Together,
what like this, right? It was just effortless. It's like everybody had their tasks, and it was just naturally everyone picked up certain whatever, like Kristian like dealing with the grant, and then Dillon basically doing the artwork, and then whatever, right? And I was making coffee basically, but we all we all knew what we had to do, right? So yeah, honestly, this has probably been one of my most favorite books that I've been involved in. So
and also to remind people, in case they weren't there when we mentioned it, some of the proceeds are going to the scholarship, the Che Pig
scholarship. Scholarship. That's an arts scholarship at Victoria Composite High School here in Edmonton. So we don't know the exact total yet. We're going to see how our last week goes, and then we'll pull something together.
So even if you're not into NSFU or you don't like horror comics, there's a just fun without, right? You could just donate a few bucks as well if you want to help some kid get a scholarship to help them keep going with their studies in the field of art. I mean, there's so many reasons to back this Kickstarter. So just go. Yeah. So I mean, 7 days left. So I'm sure you guys will get to 150. Hopefully you'll get to 200. I'm hoping for the 200 mark for you guys. That'd be awesome. So 7 days. There's 9 slots left for the vinyl t-shirt, the red t-shirt. So people can go hit that up. Sadly, the other 2 tiers with the vinyl t-shirt are sold out on the first day. So yeah, but you can still pick up the red shirt. The red shirt is awesome, like we said.
And we're gonna try to have some for the launch party too.
Yeah, you have add-ons that you just announced this week for. You can add the hoodie or sweatshirt in the add-ons. Did you have any other t-shirts available as add-ons?
No, just the 2. Well, so the black and the red ones. So they're part of a reward package, but I think those are sold out. So, but you can still use them as an add-on.
Yeah.
Then we also have the retailer tier add-on as well. So if anybody's got a shop that they want to stock up on some comics,
we picked up another shop yesterday, actually, outside of Edmonton in Canada. I don't know what shop it is though, so I just got the person's name. So, so I think we got 3 or 4 shops now.
Cool.
So which is cool. Yeah. Those are always a great tier to have.
Awesome. So go back this Kickstarter. 7 days. Don't wait till the last 48 hours. Come on, guys. Go do it now.
Come on, be a cool guy.
Yeah, be cool.
I'm just wondering, like you said that, like, this is book 1. Like, do you have like other kind of songs in mind that you might want to tweak into a little Ghastly shorts in the near future?
Go ahead.
If we do a book 2, I think it would be sick to do a book 2, but it's going to be a different artist on that book because I'm kind of tapped out after this one.
Well, would you draw your own story though?
Yeah.
So you can still do one of the stories.
Sure, I'll do one.
You say that now. We're gonna get another big fat grant, and you're gonna be like, okay, I guess I can do that.
Yeah, and you can do the scholarship thing again, like if that goes well. And
totally,
I mean, I'm sure whoever the student in the school appreciates it, regardless of the amount you guys raise with this Kickstarter.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool though if we did another one, 4 stories again, but 4 different artists. Just obviously, like give Dylan a bit of a break, right? And just
nowhere the launch party would have been cool at the school. Put on a show for the kids, and then hand out the scholarship to the kid who wins it. Right there, launch party show at the school. So the next book, guys, you know what you got to do.
Okay.
Set it up.
That's actually a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah. We'll have to do the Kickstarter though, during the school year then.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But yeah.
But I mean, that would be like you perform for the kids and you give the scholarship to the kid who wins it right there. That'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
See?
Well,
You should have asked me, man. You should have.
Where the fuck were you?
I'm full of good ideas. It just people don't listen to me. That's their problem. That's their problem, not mine. But I do come up with a lot of ideas. They're not all great. Well, man, we hit the hour mark. We like to keep it to an hour, especially on weeknights, so I don't get in trouble. It's a school night for me. I can't stay up too late. I'll get in trouble. But man, it was great to have you guys on. Fuck yeah, guys, go back. Johnny, you want to slap that link up there again one last time in the chats? And I think as usual, Johnny puts the link in the descriptions too, so people could just go click it in the descriptions.
This is a book of passion. Like I said at the beginning of the show, like this is literally something that like Adrian's talked to me about, like as long as I've known him. So like to see that this thing's actually gonna exist, that is so fucking dope. You know what I mean? But like you're like kind of unstoppable right now, mister. Like with your Todd LeBron popping off and like everything else, man. Like it's gonna be a pretty good year for Mr. Koleric. Yeah.
Oh, my legal bootleg in there too. Yeah. It's I mean, Taliban is going to be, honestly, I'm so looking forward to you guys reading it, just because like I said, I basically make books for mostly you two guys, to be honest, right? So yeah, it'll be good.
Probably not the best business model, but we appreciate
really not
it.
the best. No, you don't have an audience of two.
We appreciate it, but we won't be hurt if you change your business model.
Oh man, what if you guys hate it? I'm like, what's the whole point of this then?
Adrian retires from comics.
I know. I always like kind of joke, and I'm like, eventually I'm gonna get to where I was gonna do landscape paintings. That'll be like my end game.
Well, you do love it. Like you took a lot of pictures in Montreal of the muralists, so
yeah. Hey, we'll see. If this thing doesn't pan out, then
cool. So just a reminder, Johnny put the link in the chat. It's in the description. People go click it, go back it. You still have 7 days. You're at 127, I believe I said. So like I said, 150 would be awesome. 200 would be amazing. So come on, people. It's for a good cause as well. So yeah, get out there. Help support some young kid that's looking to, I don't know, maybe try to earn a living while making art, because it's getting tougher and tougher these days. So every little bit helps.
Yeah. We're gonna be back on Tuesday afternoon. I'm not sure if we're gonna do anything before then, but like on the 29th we should be joined by our good friend Mr. Richard Morgan, and we're gonna be talking about the end of his Kickstarter, which I think like he just broke records with his one too. So like it's been a pretty good month for like most people I know on Kickstarter, like, which I'm happy for. Like everybody's book did really well, so it's pretty cool because with so many popping off at the same time, so that's pretty rad. But yeah, we'll see you guys Tuesday, unless me and Joe think of something else. I don't know. We might I don't know, review Superman or some shit in between, and then maybe not. But until then, man, we'll see you guys later. Take it easy, y'all.